Hey guys, howdy howdy. Nate, what's up, man? Yeah, more halflings today. Let's do some music. Let's go here. Really, JDQ, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Just getting started here. Okay. So we got through 5 hairs yesterday. I have 2 more male hairs. So we got this one coming up. And then we can swap to female hair. So let me think. Maybe this one is a good one to start with for this as well. Cruising through them? Yeah. Decadin? Is that how you say your name? Welcome in. Decadin or Decan? Trekius, how you going? How are you doing? Wow, I can't. I'm off to a good start with the talking so far today, as you can see. Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll grab one of the other ones. Maybe a bit of both, actually. I think this is kind of a combination of 2 options. So I want the front half of this guy. What's the what's the bang situation on this one? Let's keep the bangs on this. Let's get rid of this. We'll just get rid of all of this stuff here. And we'll grab this. Hey, 160. Take it in. Thanks for the follows, guys. Yeah, we're doing halflings today. Killing Joys, what's up? Yeah. A barber returns. Are these models for NPCs or characters? These are player character hairstyles that we're doing. You'll be able to make your dude or dudette look like one of these in the future. Okay, so that's a good start. Let's pull some stuff around here. This is largely similar. Deuterino, what's up, Gorf? I will be making a Halfling Ranger, assuming they can still be Rangers. I don't think that's going to be changing. They should be good there. What the hell happened here? Let's get rid of this edge. All right, so the bangs kind of go over. What do you call it? I go over the sideburns there. Okay. Let's see, how can I achieve some of this stuff here? I just delete all of this on the bottom. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, if I'm honest. So makes it hard to to make it when I'm like not quite sure about things. Angle looks more natural. Yeah. think maybe I need to keep this cut the way it was. Actually, what I could even do here is just delete this face entirely. Bring this up to here. Do that. Probably have this cut like that. Okay, so there's that portion of it. And it's I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like based on the rest of the hair, it's like straight hair that like frays. But this back piece kind of looks like it gets kind of curly, I guess, but so I'm trying to like, these are halflings, J-pop. Looks dope, boss. I'm doing my best. Had to run the launcher real quick and go into character creation and check out some of the hair. Now I have a better idea of where you're headed. Like In terms of what we have done so far, you mean, or? Polygons with textures on top. Yeah. It's low poly stuff. Honestly, I mean this might be a tad higher than some of the stuff we've done before. I think I added a little bit more to the halflings so that the roundness is a little more pleasant, because if it's too chunky, then it just doesn't look quite right when it's supposed to be really roundish for them. I mean, it's like you add one edge and then you get a little bit of a nicer thing, so it's not dramatic. It's not a dramatic addition. You know what I mean? I think we'll be fine. Played P99 to scratch my itch until Eminem launches. Nice, man. Hey, Trackham, what's up? Halflings deserve extra love because they are superior. Exactly. Defiant Possum. How you doing, man? I'll keep an active subscription for as long as y'all keep servers going. Wow, we that's very kind of you. I hope we deliver on, and I think we will, on everything that people are looking forward to. I'm gonna come back to that because I'm not really sure what that one's about. I might. If we go back to one of the previous ones here, go grab this. I might want to grab these guys for this one. Join that. Good. Been super busy at work, but enjoying a relaxing stream with a few minutes. For a few minutes. You dude. It's good to be busy, I guess. It's better than not. Hide this. Let's just delete this whole section maybe. Unhide that. And then I'm gonna delete the interior. Get rid of this, I guess. Delete the interior on this guy. Pull that up. Let's see. How long did it take you to learn Blender? It looks pretty fun. So I learned it in a peculiar way. I went to school and I was trained on Maya. And then I got a job and they said, we use Blender here. And I was like, okay. And I had to learn Blender on the job. So I got on the job training. So that's it's a lot easier to learn in that environment. So I feel like I learned it pretty quick. I also had a base, like a fundamental base knowledge from learning the other program. So it's hard to say like how long it took me. Because like, do you factor in like the 2 years of schooling prior to that, or if you're just asking like about the program itself, I probably picked it up in a month or two or something. But you're always learning new stuff on how to be better at it as you go too. So don't know, man. It's kind of a hard question to answer. Yeah, I hit schooling to work. I went to school as to be a 3D artist, and then I learned Blender specifically on the job. Like I got a job and they taught me how to use this. So I didn't learn it on my own. Like hitting the halfling pipe. I'll definitely be making a halfling ranger whose hair is completely covering his eyes. How you gonna hit your targets, man? It's dangerous. I'm gonna shoot somebody in the eye like that. With magic, that's fair. I'd assume it would take a while if you tried the self-taught route. Yeah. I mean, there's a ton. Like the cool thing about Blender is that because it's open source, everyone can get their hands on it, and as a result, there's a ton of tutorials and stuff out there for it. So you can learn on your own. You can like self-teach by watching videos and stuff pretty well. But it's always faster to have someone tell you how to do stuff, right? So that's just the fastest way to learn. I bet there are some great programs you can follow. I bet there are plenty of free ones too. Yeah. Blender Guru is the one I always point to on YouTube. He's got a really thorough. Do I want to do this? This seems like madness. What I'm trying to do here. I bridge that. That's gonna create a triangle. I can just ditch this. Defiant Possum says, I learned Blender when the ice in my margarita was too thick. It's very helpful in that aspect. I don't understand. Get Blender and then start following tutorials on making simple stuff first and work your way up. Then you can Photoshop all the Facebook pics. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Start small. Definitely keep, when you're learning, keeping things small and focusing on just one little thing that you want to learn is a good route. Because if you try to pick something that's too big, you'll kind of, you run the risk of fizzling out on that project before you kind of finish. So because even I like the stuff, sometimes I work on stuff, like I have a ton of projects and stuff that I just haven't finished, or maybe I never will. because I tried to go too big with it. Does Blender have plugins like Photoshop does? It does, yeah. You can download all sorts of plugins and install stuff that way. It's pretty easy. Let me turn on the circlet on this. Okay. I always approach it like programming. Put in a function with a few variables, expand on it, make it do more stuff. You'll build it into a functional program by adding features to it, modular like that. I bet it's cool to make these, then see them come to life in game. Yeah, it's cool. Anytime you make something and you see it running around, that's one of the things I like about character art is you make a thing and then you get to see it you know, come to life like that. Alright, I can hide this guy. I can hide that if I do pull it out like that, so that kind of works. I don't know that this shape really... Are you getting to play much on the current game or too busy working? I'm too busy working most of the time. I get more playtime when the times I get to play the most is when we have a playtest or when we have an internal playtest. But even then, I'm still like working. Are you sketching those reference photos? I did not make these, no. Goblin made all these. So he's the concept artist. I'm working off of those. So there's a level of trying to understand what he was thinking with some of the stuff as well. So there's like I'm a little unsure about this back portion of the hair. So I'm doing the best I can with translating what I understand from it, but you know, I might get it wrong, so I don't know. Yeah, there's always back and forth on stuff. And it's just part of working on a team is people have thoughts on stuff and we kind of work on finding the middle ground of everyone, you know, how everyone feels about stuff. Let me split this guy. Split. What did I just do? Split selection. Just make it a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to pull this out. Do you ever dabble in the zone design or larger objects, like props or buildings? Or are the character and monster models your only focus? So with the lizard stuff, I've kind of I did a little bit of concept work for their city. Man, I wonder if this is still here. Let me see. I mean, I did this like last year or something. Probably longer than that, I feel like. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's here anymore. I must have put it somewhere else. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I concepted up oops, wrong guy. So a little concept of first draft concept of Lizard City. I thought it'd be cool if they had a city in the middle of a river, like on the edge of a waterfall. So that was kind of what I was trying to show here. And I got the file for this. Simon made like a little gray box and he sent it to me, and I was gonna like try and screw around with it a little bit, but I just never got around to that. But I mean, in terms of environment stuff, that's really all I've done for that. I have been working on let me save this. I'm working on a shark statue as well. So I feel like some of you guys have seen this. So I have it's a statue of a shark kind of eating these goblins. So this is gonna be a prop in one of the dungeons when I finish it. So occasionally I do like some other stuff, but for the most part I'm really busy with character stuff. Oh, that prop is very big. Yeah, so and I'm really keen on us having some kind of offline tutorial. I don't know if we're ever gonna have it, if it's ever gonna be truly offline, because it sounds like there's some security concerns with that. But I'm really interested in building, or at least being involved in the creation of some sort of little tutorial space, you know? I was thinking that maybe I would just like make something and then see what people think at some point, but I need to get some of this other stuff off my plate so I have some time for like that extra stuff, you know? I think that's it. Just the statue, the lizard stuff. I mean, when it comes to the lizard stuff, I'm kind of noodling on a bunch of different stuff. Like I wrote a bit of lore on it. You know, trying to do a little bit of concept stuff on. You know, you guys, I've shown off the lizard concept models and stuff before. So, but for the most part, I'm just really busy with all the character stuff, because the character stuff encompasses not just the like the monsters. It's also obviously the player models, hair, armor, weapons. So like that's another one of my little, it's something that it was kind of a primary task that I just never finished. So I'm still trying to finish that. Like there's like an armor set or a weapon set that I've been working on. Some of the stuff is I started kind of getting into a more final state, so it's making it in game now, some of those. So kind of like Water 7 from One Piece. I'm not familiar with that, so I don't know. Isn't that how EQ got cracked? You have decided on human. Yeah. So maybe, I mean, if that is how EQ got cracked, and then that's probably the security concern that Ollie's worried about, which is why we'll probably do it a different way. I was suggesting that like we do it, we'd make like some fake combat rolls and stuff for that, but I don't know. I think dissolve edge. I think we're gonna go a different route or something. I don't know. I'm kind of unbothered by the method, I guess. I'm just really hopeful that we just get it in there at all, because I think it's not only is it a fun you know, nostalgic kick, but I think it's also kind of sort of needed, you know. But in terms of the legs, we're going more animal legs. So I don't think I have any of the stuff really laying around. So it's going to be more like this. I think probably gonna polish this up some more, but this is kind of the direction. Hey Oreo Band, what's up? Need some horns? We'll see about that. That's the next thing, is like figuring out what kind of like hair options and stuff to do for them. That could be a lizard or a froglock. A cat race would be cool. Well, we're not really adding any other races right now. So, any of those additional ones. And we'll see. Just give them the same hair options as humans. What could go wrong? I think a lot of things. I think a lot of things could go wrong. Let's just get rid of that one. What kind of sit animation will the lizards have? Don't know yet. The goblins kind of took the squat, so we'll need to think of something a little bit, a little more original, a little more custom for them or something.
Quick question. When was the last time you hit save?
Let's save it right now. Lizards known for their strength, cunning, agility, and toupees. Hey, you know, Divine Possum, actually, that reminds me. When I was doing some of the concepts and stuff, I drew a little beard on him, like a little, I forget what it's called. The Fu Manchu kind of little mustache and beard and thing. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of them having like actual hair for beards and stuff. I don't know about on top of their head though, but I don't know. It's just something I was screwing around with. I don't know if that's gonna make it or not. So don't hang your hat on that by any means. But I thought it looked cool when I was doing it, so we'll see. I think lizard mustaches are a great idea. Yeah. You know what? You're right. We'll see. Gorf the Imp says, more than one race can squat. Hell, I squat. Imps can squat too? Oh my gosh. I mean, maybe. I could see... We could do a squat and then just kind of try and do it, make it different. It'll inevitably be different because they have different legs anyway, so... yeah. Hope is not lost on that, I guess. This is the haircut I'm picking for my halfling bard. Dougbug. I'll try and make it, I'll try and stick the landing on this one. We'll see. This is a tricky one, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of bits. What's up, Dragon? How you doing, man? Thanks for the save, by the way. If the gecko dude can do it, so can they. What gecko dude? The insurance salesman? Is that who you're referring to? Hmm. The Geico gecko. In one of the ads, he has a mustache. Well, I think that he's... I don't... He probably had it as a costume, right? Yeah, dude, that's like a fucking... He painted that on or something. That's not a... It's not a real one. He didn't grow that himself. He looks good though. He looks good. He's pulling it off. I'm not saying he's not pulling it off. I'm just saying it's not real. I don't know that I like this being offset. I think it might. I think it's gonna look better if it's centered actually. He does look dashing. Car insurance and chips. I didn't know he sold potato chips. Corp says, "Whoa, whoa, let's have some body positivity for the gecko." What do you mean? I said he looked good. Yukator says, "Hey, Zukan, how's it going? You guys seem to be knocking a bunch of stuff out." Yeah. Yeah, we're working, sprinting, doing like a hair sprint kind of thing. The mustache makes him look like the Pringles fella. Oh, I see. Okay. I should just remirror this real quick here. Okay. I don't know. What else? Let's see. I need to do more of the interior, I think, on this. Let me see the bangs. We'll just do copy. Hmm. Some has this little interior bit here. I can do that. And that's closed up, actually. Oh, brother. And connect these like this. Does that make sense to do? See, I'm fighting with the ear now. I might just have to have this live like that. Just delete that face. Might just have to have it like that. And then if I go like this, and then actually bridge these. Maybe that's the way to close it. It's a bit of a weird weird little piece of geo way to do it. I could just tuck this in more. I think that's what I'll do. There's just going to be a little bit of a hole there. Should be fine. But the rest of this is okay. I can just pull that in. Oh, that's right. This is mirrored still. Okay. What the Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so grab this. Pull it out a little bit.
Quick question. When was the last time you hit save?
That's a good question. It's probably been maybe an hour ago. Probably save, huh? Bam. Saved. Oh. Okay. I think this one we can call good. So this one is 5. Let's go with that for now. All right. Okay. Ooh. So, now I've got this one. Oh, I guess there's like a little thing floating up here. On this one I missed. Okay. So let's go through all these and see which one I need. I want to redo the inside of this actually. Also, this is fucking wrong. So I think I could just leave that as is and just delete all these. Incoming. Uh-oh. Duplicate this. It was right behind me. Oh. They tricked you, man. You got duped. Oh. The Goblin Works is rated with 47 viewers. How's it going, dude? Thanks for the raid, man. So you were working on the Sphinx some more. Is that done now? I think you mentioned that you just needed one more session. Thought it was done. Oh my. I know how that goes. Did you come up with like another thing, another idea to try or something? Do I want to merge this to this? Maybe I'll just pull this up a little, another loop. But then I turned on a layer of books I forgot about. Oh no. Is that this month's 3P? Are we doing a January update, do you know? Ooh, look at that. I can do this and save some money. It's flipped the wrong way. Why is this? There we go. Yes, he was gonna read you. Should be like 20 minutes tops. It's this month's 3P. Gotcha. Nice. Well, you got to raid and run and all that stuff, man. I getcha. So, thanks for raiding. Oh my god, what am I doing here? It's probably dinner time and all that. I appear to be struggling with the simplest of tasks in Blender right now. Yeah, I got through. I have 6 of the 7 hairs. I just need to do this one. I'm not really sure about this one, so I'm gonna skip this for now. And then I got beards, and then I'm gonna jump to the. I'm probably gonna go jump to the female hair, and then swing back around and do beards. That's my plan. Food time. Have a good stream. All right, dude. Catch you later. Thanks for popping in. What's up, Emmy? popping in to say have a good stream, boss. Boss is here, so I can't watch. Gotcha. Understood. These need to be flipped. I need to modify this ever so slightly as well. Do I want to straighten this? Does it matter? I'll leave it. I'll leave it like it is. It's fine. Okay, so 0, 1, leave it like that. Got this one, so this is probably the one I want to grab. Let's duplicate this and then make this 6. Okay. This guy, a little Frodo Baggins. That one's just gonna nothing I can do about that. Okay, well that doesn't seem to matter. So that's good. You're trying to make the hair fit accessories now? So we have this crown, right? This is already in game. And as we're making the hair, I've got this here just in case, like, there's anything I can do to make it kind of work reasonably well. Like in this one, like what I did was I kind of made a cut here so that, like, when it intersected, it at least kind of did it in a reasonably what do you call it, acceptable manner. Like it's not perfect, you know. Maybe it would be better if it like was a cleaner cut or something, but this is pretty good for what I could do, right? And on this one, I pulled out the sides so that at least the band was hidden. It's on the front, obviously it's going to do what it's going to do, so it looks a little strange. Maybe I could try and like shuffle this around a little bit, I guess, or something, which maybe I'll try and do later. But on this one I just pulled it over so it's completely covered. And on this one I don't think it's gonna come out far enough for me to do that. Maybe I could push it in or something. I don't know. I could try playing around with stuff, but that's why this is here. Is basically gives me an idea of what it's gonna look like when I get it in there. So if there's anything I can do, I can do it now. Do the best I can. So the goal is to hide the crown? No, the goal is to make it look nice with the crown. Whether that means that it's just easier to hide it entirely, or just make the intersection a clean intersection. It depends on the hair, right? I might actually add some more edges to this. Because this is a helmet. This is one of the helmets that doesn't typically hide your hair. So making the hair kind of work with this helmet would be ideal. So if it looks good, it looks good. If not, then you hide it. It depends. It's all dependent on the circumstances. But in this case, with the halflings, because their hair is so large, and it's like if the crown is just poking out just a little bit, then it makes sense just to hide it, right? Obviously with this hairstyle I couldn't do that, but on this one I can, because he's already got so much hair. Like I think with if I were matching the concept, I think maybe this would come in a little bit, but so then it's poking out just like that. So I can just do this and then it's gone. Then that problem is solved. So, but that's only on this hairstyle, obviously, right? So it depends. I'm trying to make it look nice, basically. I'm trying to make the crown look nice on all the hairstyles, whether that means hiding it or just doing a little bit of change. If it's something where it's like a really big change, then I can't really do that. Whoa. All right, so let's move on to the next one, the next hairstyle here. So with this one, I might have to go more off book with this one, to be honest with you. You guys can watch a little? Oh, okay. Okay, you sure? You sure? I don't want you to get in trouble or nothing. Let me see. Let me grab a photo of what this one is supposed to be. What kind of hotel is this? So I think what was I saying? I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Someone was telling me everything's broken on the test server. So let's see. Mirror this. Special duplicate. Okay. So so I think I just need to add like some edges to this kind of thing. Oh. Oh, did I not take the one with the thing on it? Man. Ugh. I'll just pull these out, I guess. Divide that. Hi Armando, how are you? What's Armando's secret online name? Okay, I've got. Wait a minute. Put that there. I'll see Armando later probably. Okay, so oh man, you know what I could do actually for this? I don't want to do that. This doesn't really have. Maybe another way to do this is, first of all, I need to get this right. Oops. Don't you hate it when you have like you're used to like pressing the same button, Shift tab. You like, you know, the hotkey for stuff. You use it all the time. And then for whatever reason your brain is like, I have forgotten. I don't know. I don't remember what that is now. I hate that shit. Well, I don't think this strategy is working very well. Let me think about this for a sec here. I think maybe I'll just follow a little bit more of this. I need to open my door. It's getting warm in here. Hang on. This is kind of like a Caesar cut. Let me see. Not really. I'm going for something very specific with this one. And I don't think the concept is really hitting it, so I'm not following it verbatim like the rest of them. Okay, so if I take that, and I just grab all these guys. Let's just move all this back. Okay, so now if I grab this. Hmm. Oops. Okay, so is this one piece? Is this how I want to do this? I think part of the problem with this, it's got a weird shape to it, right around here. I can't really pull that out because I need it to be there. So Hello. Why he's looking like Frank Ocean? I don't know. Maybe he's a fan. Maybe I'll try moving some of these edges back. This is a halfling actually. It's not an elf. It's a little hobbit, little halfling guy. Making the hairstyles for all our little halflings right now. I feel like I don't have the edges where I want them to do this the way I want to do it. I think. Maybe I can do this though. Maybe if I just pull it up. I think. This might work. So if I pull in, if I duplicate these guys here, that gives me the thickness I need. Okay. That works. Okay, so do this. Like so, like so. Put it at an angle, I guess. Like that. And then dang it. Let's bridge these. Bridge. Fill that. And bingo. Well, that's not particularly great. Particularly great topology right here. Another one. Split that out. Subdivide that. Let's get a little edge here, a little vertex for that. Connect that. I mean, if I just merge these. Does that give me something usable? think I need to have an edge like this. Pull an edge down here like that. Split that off. Normals, reset vectors. Let's flip some of these. What's your hunger level? I'm at like a 2. I'm a ways away. Maybe a 3. Now that you gotta be thinking about it, I'm gonna start to get hungry like quicker now though. Let's see. Hide that. Okay. This might work for what I want to do. I guess we'll see. Okay, so with this one, that's all the ones. That's all the hair. That's all the boy hairs. So let's save this. Because I really don't want to do this thing. I'm gonna skip it for now. If someone really wants that one, we'll have to have a conversation. So I have some beards for the males, and then I have a bunch of hairs for the female. So I'm thinking, I want to jump right into female hair instead of beards. That's what I'm thinking. So, haircut looks like a monk. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe that's what it was supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know that it's, I don't think it looks very good, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we'll go with that for now. Which gender hair do you think takes the most time? I don't think the gender necessarily dictates the amount of time. I think it's the I think it's just the hairstyle dictates how long it's gonna take. Like how much detail is in there, because like you can make a dude hair that's like pretty simple. Like this went pretty quick. Like this is pretty basic, right? But you could also have a lady hair. Like this is pretty basic as well. There's not a lot going on here, so this won't take very much time either. But this one right here, this dude hair, took some time because there's a lot going on with it. Same with this one. This one took a lot of time because all the bits in the front and stuff took a lot of time. This one might take a little bit of time just because there's a lot of specific directions that the hair is flowing in. But we'll see. So. Oh. I think I'm only 3 hours in, but I finished all this stuff, and I think now is a kind of a natural stopping point, and I could go eat something, I guess. Go eat and take a little break or something. Which I think I'm gonna go do that. So oh shit. Joppa and Redbeard are playing together. That's cool. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Really, JDQ. I'll be at it. I'll be doing this stuff all month, as much as I can, on stream and everything. So, but yeah, I just need to take a little break. So, how about we send people over to Joppa? How about we do that? He's still playing and stuff. We'll do that. We'll spread it around. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for tonight. A little bit of a shorter one today. Apologies, but there'll be more. Definitely be more. But hey, we got through all the the halfling boyos. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll catch you guys next time, where we will be doing more.